Hi, everyone. Welcome to yet another Brummett Media YouTube channel episode. Today, we're going to be giving you a little bit of stress release advice for entrepreneurs and writers and business managers and supervisors, those of you who have a lot of things that you're juggling on your plate every single day. And maybe you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed and underwhelmed and all kinds of other feelings and worrying about whether you're good enough and how you're possibly going to get all these things done. And maybe you're feeling behind, behind the schedule or something like that. And I just wanted to say that, sometimes maybe it's just really most important to just grow in to the project that you're working on. Maybe we need to schedule in time in our day, our week, our month for learning new experiences, learning new skills so that we can continue forward. We may not know how to use YouTube correctly or fully. Maybe we don't know how to utilize a new app that we've downloaded, and we need to work at learning that. So fitting that into our schedule is really important. So when we're creating that action plan, it's not just about checking items off the to-do list and preparing for future ones. It's also about growing our skills. So allow that time in your schedule to go and take that online course or to attend a webinar or a meeting or do the research on various podcasts and what have you for whatever your project is, wherever you are at on that project where you're developing those skills. It's important to allow yourself, like, be patient with yourself, be patient with the process, and allow yourself that time. I keep repeating that because I think it's so important. Like, we tend to pile on more and more things to do, but we don't allow ourselves to develop personally, mentally, and also from a business level with our skills. So if we take that time, we say, okay, this month I'm going to allow myself, I'm going to clear my schedule during this week or 2 or 3 because I'm taking this e-course or I'm attending this webinar series or I'm allowing myself that space to do some research on this particular aspect of my business or where I'd like to go with my business so that you can learn ahead of time so that you can do those steps more efficiently. Sometimes when we're feeling so overwhelmed and stressed, we tend to rush through the projects on our action plan. It's really important to take the time to do things properly. And in order to do that, often that means we have to develop the skills to do them properly. Maybe we don't even know that these various aspects, these unique ways of creating a very special uh, moment in time is available to us because we haven't done the research. So schedule that in. You know that you're going to be doing a YouTube channel next week, or maybe you're going to be recording some YouTube videos next week. Maybe that's the time to watch a couple of how-to videos on specific aspects of your channel so that you can improve your channel. So we're always educating, always improving our skills, always allowing ourselves that self-development as well, personal self-development, so that we can be the best person behind the scenes in building our business as well. We often don't allow ourselves that time. We tend to judge ourselves really harshly because we don't measure up. We don't know enough. There's so much to do, so many different aspects, so many different applications we haven't yet been able to apply. We start feeling depressed and overwhelmed, and we fall into this state of either apathy, this stunned sort of state of apathy, or we start falling into a dark mindset. And so the best way to prevent it and to crawl out of it is really just to allow yourself to grow into the piece that you're trying to write, or grow into the next stage of your business. So do the research, be tenacious about holding yourself accountable for taking those courses. This month I really need to improve my skills as a host or as a networker. Maybe I could look at ways of managing my introvert side of myself so that when I attend this meeting, I can do so with a slightly different, more improved aspect. And so schedule that in, allow yourself to grow, be patient with yourself, be patient with the process, and learn. We're always going to be learning. There's 1,001 new aspects to any one business or any one part of our business that we could be following up on right this moment today. So slow down, choose one, learn it really well, do a lot of research, do a lot of investigating, do it right the first time, check it off your list. And even if you have to come back to it later to do something else, but check it off your list and move on to the next thing. Just do things systematically. And yeah, just be patient with yourself and schedule that time in for learning new skills and to grow as a person behind the scenes of running your business. I know I'm kind of repeating myself a few times in this video, but I think it's really important that we place a little bit more value on this particular part of being an entrepreneur. Okay. So thank you very much for joining me today. Feel free to send me your questions, your comments, your thoughts on where we could take this program, this project further as regards to topics you'd like us to cover, content suggestions, any of that. We're always very welcoming in regards to your feedback, and we love to hear from you. So thank you for joining us today.